Do you pride yourself on being the nice one? The person who always agrees, always helps, and never says no? You might think this is a virtue, but what if being too nice is actually hindering your life? In this video, we're going to explore the hidden costs of excessive niceness, how constantly putting others first can lead to burnout, resentment, and a life that doesn't feel entirely your own. Let's first tackle the myth of niceness. Society often equates niceness with value, but there's a huge difference between being genuinely kind and being a people pleaser. Genuine kindness comes from a place of strength and choice. People-pleasing, or being too nice, often stems from a fear of rejection or conflict, forcing you to prioritize everyone else's comfort over your own well-being. So what is the heavy price you pay for constantly trying to please everyone? Excessive niceness is a direct path to resentment and burnout. When you repeatedly ignore your own needs to cater to others, that suppressed frustration eventually boils over, often internally, leaving you exhausted and bitter. The core issue is sacrificing your personal needs and boundaries. If you don't define your boundaries, others will define them for you, usually in a way that benefits them, not you. The inability to use that small, powerful word, no, is perhaps the biggest destructive trait of being too nice. This stems from a crippling fear of confrontation or disappointing others. We often believe that saying no means we are a bad person, rather than simply a busy one with limited resources. The result is overcommitment. You take on too much, stretching your time and energy thin, ultimately hurting the quality of everything you do, including your own life. When you prioritize niceness over truth, you lose authenticity, both with others and yourself. The too nice person constantly hides their true feelings and opinions just to maintain superficial harmony. They become experts at masking their internal state. This lack of transparency leads to emotional distance. Your relationships are superficial because no one truly knows the real you, making deep, meaningful connection impossible. Being too nice can also severely impede your professional growth and success. This manifests as hesitancy to advocate for yourself. You struggle to ask for that deserved raise, promotion, or even necessary resources because you fear seeming demanding or difficult. Worst of all, you become vulnerable to being taken advantage of in the workplace. People see your lack of boundaries as an invitation to exploit your labor and time. It's time to stop letting niceness ruin your life and start reclaiming your power. Start by setting healthy boundaries. Practice saying no gently but firmly. A simple, "I appreciate you asking, but I can't take that on right now," is a full sentence. Learn to distinguish between genuine kindness, which feels good and empowering, and obligation, which breeds resentment. If your yes isn't genuine, it's not truly kind. In conclusion, let's redefine what it means to be a good person. True kindness is rooted in self-respect and authenticity. It means being kind to others without sacrificing your own mental and emotional health. Ultimately, aim for respect over being liked. Respect comes from authenticity and boundaries, and that is what will truly empower your life.